Every athlete walks into a tournament with a plan. Most plans fail within 30 seconds. Here's mine, and here's what actually happened. Let's begin. Buzzed my hair, and I'm ready to go. Just gonna eat something. Gonna walk you through everything. All right, guys, I go on in a couple of hours, just getting ready. Eating a turkey chorizo quesadilla with egg whites. Pretty good. I go on. I got a 7-man bracket, so 2 matches today. And then if people sign up for Absolute, that's great too. Taking off. I'll see you at the tournament. And the cool part of these tournaments is I can take risks. I don't have to worry about, well, what if I lose? It's just no pressure, risk-free environment to get you ready and prepare for the up-and-coming events that are big and important. So then you're ready and you're mentally prepared by then. This one, I'm going to take as much risks as I can and not even worry about the result. It's just one exchange at a time. That's pretty much it. We're almost there. We're about 20 minutes out, and I'll see you then. Just chilling, still got to change, get all my stuff.
And for those that can't read, it says match 1 out of 4. So we start off, I know he's going to pull guard, so I immediately shoot the takedown and I score my points right away. As seen here, I'm trying to pass. I need to start working and setting up pacing. Now here I keep my elbow in tight so he can't circle his foot. And now from here, he should be going reverse de la Hiva and creating space. I should be trying to continue to pass. As you can see here, we're in like a reverse de la Hiva. He's got that bicep grip. Now from here, I got to circle my arm in and try to long step. It's one of my favorite passes. So here I try it again. It doesn't work. I push in and there you go. Now, it's really important here that you control the bottom foot so that he doesn't escape, as you can see here. This gives me great control to pass. And you usually don't want to rip your partner over the ankles like that because it hurts. Now from here I switch, I control his wrist so he can't defend the choke. And now I go for the RNC. Just simply attacking the wrist and controlling it will help you significantly improve with your chokes. And I shake his hand, good match. Shout out Raul. He's a chill guy. But as you can see here, that was the end of the match. Now on to the next one. I won the match. But now I move on to the finals. Now this next match, I actually learned a lot more than I thought I did. And you'll learn a lot too. So from here, I bump and I immediately try to pull, get my easy points. I look at the ref to make sure I scored my advantage. If you both pull and touch the mat, and whoever comes up first gets an advantage. Now from here, my main objective should be trying to back away and control pant cribs. As you can see, the knee is pinned. That's exactly where he wants. Now right here, I try to pass. I try to switch sides a little too soon. See, I'm not low enough, which is why he was able to circle his left leg in. And now from here, I need to either recenter with the guard pass or clear. Long stepping like I did in my first match is an option, but I was too occupied fighting the sleeve grip. Now we reset in the center. And the referee tells us to go, so we go. Now from here, I sit back because I try to maybe ankle lock, and I was kind of getting bored. There wasn't a lot of action, as you can see, so here's a great way to elevate him. I reach underneath and I grab the pants. Now from here, this is a great way to take the back or leg drag him. I'll show you what I mean. So here, I roll him that way. Now, my mess up was I actually rolled the wrong way, because right here, as you're going to see, I tried taking the back like that, but I should have kept rolling the other direction. Now from here, I try to stack pass him. He does a good job defending. And now we end up in single leg X. From here, I underhook his arm, because right here, here's another back take option I'm going to show right now. Now from here, I control the pants because I'm trying to drag his left leg across to my hip so that I can come up. And see, I use my left leg to pummel in. He circles, so I should have kept going because that pant grip is insanely strong. The hip grip, but instead I rip it out. What a mistake to make. And from here, I get a little bit lazy because we're 2 minutes in, so I try to fall back on an ankle lock. Now from here, this is kind of a gray area. It's nuanced and it depends on the ref. But they immediately stop the match and it ends up being a DQ. Now that actually ended up being a DQ because I went belly down the wrong way. I'm not even too sure, but I'm just not going to fall back for ankle locks like that, I guess. Oh well, got absolute next, so here we go. So as you can see here, I fight Raul again, and I try to be more aggressive this time because I feel a lot more warm. I'm one of those guys that needs a warm up before he starts really getting a rhythm. Now we get out of bounds, and I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. So I'm going to start attacking, and the heifery gets in the way again. But anyway, it was a pretty cool spinning armbar I tried to do, but it didn't work. I'm in closed guard, but pretty soon I switched to De La Hiva. I have the collar grip and the sleeve grip. From here, you could put the foot on the hip and off balance him, but he's trying to shift his weight. And I already anticipated we were going to run out of bounds anyway. So there was no point of really being aggressive right there. Also, pacing is super important. You have to learn when to be chill, when to be aggressive, and when to really explode. Now from here, there's a lot of options. I try to pummel the leg in, but he sees it coming. So now from here, I pull him into a K guard. Now from here, I try to punch that right hand up and off balance him. He hits the sprawl on me, so I underhook his leg with my right arm, and I re-attack. Now from here, I grab the pants. This is a great way to spin underneath. He tries to follow. I hurt my knee. Ouch. I said that in the match. Now this is great because I just kick him over and I wrestle up. And I'll do a full breakdown on that. Anyway, nice. And now from here, he needs to start turtling a little more aggressively. He let me get the hooks in a little bit too fast, to be honest. Now from here, I'm finding his wrist again so I can set up the rear naked choke or a bow and arrow. See, as I control the lapel, now I pull his arm up and it goes like towards his head. And I thought I broke his arm. I felt bad. But now from here, I actually attacked the rear naked choke. And of course, you want to make sure he's okay. And the way his shoulder was bent didn't look good. So obviously, you go check on him. Make sure everything's good. That's never the intention when you're competing. On to the absolute finals. Here we go. Now, I saw this guy fight previously a few times, and I saw he had a really interesting game. So, I knew he liked to sit in half guard a lot and try to just score and then shut down. So, I needed to fix that. So, it's a double guard pull. I sit back up to avoid hitting the rule. Now, right here, he likes to chill. And chilling is cool, but to do it for as long as he did, I had to speed up some chunks so you can see it. And right here, I'm pummeling my left leg. This is a great way to keep distance so that he can never really get in tight and try to pass your guard, is by creating space with your feet. I'm doing that right now. And as you can see, nothing is really happening. In this case, I try to sit up and enter a butterfly guard position, but again, he's keeping his elbows in tight, so it's preventing an attack. of any sort. So here we're just going to speed it up. He gets his first penalty. And now I just simply bump him over. Usually people that stall like that typically don't have a base. They're just waiting for you to make a mistake. Now from here, trying to head and arm triangle choke him, so I sit back, but I see he's not tapping. So you could always pull him up and take the back. Now from here I pull his arm to his head a little bit and he doesn't tap to that. But basically he just stayed in real tight. Now as you can see, I'm controlling the wrist and I'm trying to set up the submission. And it's quite obvious that we're about to go out of bounds. Now from here, we reset in a neutral position and I try to take him down just for fun. And that was no 2 because he hit the mat before I actually grabbed in on his legs. And I would have set up a cool guard pass, but the time ended. And there you go. I won that match. And I won gold in the absolute division.
Hey everybody, had some dominant wins today. I was working on some new stuff, but it feels good to get gold and get back. And now it's time to get something to eat, prepare for Albuquerque in the following weekend. And I got a lot new stuff coming out, so stay tuned. Full breakdown levels are going to be on Patreon.